Hello.
Wide angle. Let's get this on here. Hey guys.
Hey, everybody.
What's up? What's up, the oily bunch?
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
Can you hold this up?
Yeah.
Your arm is taller than mine. Hi. Amigos, amigos. Okay.
Hey, Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, it's Allie.
Hey, Allie.
What's up? So where are you guys watching from? We just got our kiddo somewhat to bed.
Yeah, she came out, so she might
pop
hopefully,
in.
She won't pop out and pop in here, but she might. No guarantees.
That's okay. That's real life, right?
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia. All the Bernsteins.
Yay.
All right.
Lexington, South
Florida,
Carolina, Arizona.
It's so fun how everybody, it's like people all over the country, all over the world. It's so neat.
Yes, Louisiana.
Juliet, Illinois.
You're making
All
your
right.
boyfriend watch?
He
Awesome.
does. All right, he's going to be conventional. Now we'll get to meet him too.
How many of you guys who were watching convention from home decided to go next year and bought your ticket already? And then how many of you, if you did, just say yes. If you're bringing your spouse, then write spouse next year to convention 2016. So while you guys are writing that in, I am Lindsay Gramont, and this is my husband, Evan Gramont, and I'm the homemade mommy, and this is homemade daddy. And you can follow him on Periscope and check out some manly scopes.
Yeah, so I did my first scope today. Some of you know, somebody just said they liked my shake scope today. This morning I made my post-workout shake using the new Young Living protein powder. So we decided that would be my first scope ever. So,
So if you want to see more of that kind of thing, you should get your oily men to watch him, to follow him. H Made Daddy. So you can find my blog at homemademommy.net, and if you are interested in learning more about Young Living, you should get with the person who referred you. But if you don't have anyone that's referred you except for us, then you should text the words YLEO 101 to the number 33444. Again, that's YLEO 101 to 33444, and you're going to get a free email series from me in doing that. So you can tap on the screen if you're new to Periscope. I'd love to know if you're new. If you're new, please type in the word boom and tap on the screen for hearts. And if you guys are catching the replay, thank you so much for watching and spending your time with us. And if you're in the replay, you can also tap on the screen for hearts. So we'd love that. Yay for chocolate hearts, Steph. That's
nice.
Awesome.
Score.
Boom. All right, Justin. That's Christina Teff's husband. Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Boom.
Somebody asked if we're going to Road to Royal.
No, unfortunately we're not. It's a holiday for us on Sunday, and so we are going to be headed up to Dallas on Sunday of that week, so we won't be. I'm sorry. I know I was planning on going.
Yes, over a
Yes,
million.
we are at over 1 million. I need to announce. Yeah, you got to give Evan some hearts so he can get there, but I am.
I'm a long ways away.
So I will announce. Yes, we both have a Catch Me. So catch.me/HMadeMommy for mine, and then catch.me/HMadeDaddy for Evan, and you can see his scope from this morning right there. So, I mean, you knew that I would get him all hooked up. So he also got hooked up today with an iPhone 6 Plus because he had a really old Android and that was not going to work.
Still getting used to it, but...
So give Evan some claps for that. All right, so let's open it up for questions. So I did watch that. I watched some of it. I need to watch the replay. See, that's how awesome Periscope is. Do you guys get it now? Periscope is unbelievable. It's like we don't even need our television anymore because all night long I can just watch
educational entertainment.
Educational entertainment from anywhere. So if you did not catch that, you need to check it out before it goes away. You need to follow, was it Jacob? Yeah, it was Jacob. Jacob Young. And he's done a few scopes today, and he interviewed Gary, so that was pretty cool.
All right, let's open it up to questions for either both of us or me or Lindsay.
So Evan started kind of getting out of doing his day job thing a few months ago, but it's only really in the past week that he's really figured out what his role is, and so you can ask him anything you want.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon and Aaron are there. Awesome. How many companies are...
it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
That they did that.
I thought you were asking a question, Kimberly.
No.
Was Evan on board right away with Young Living?
I was not on... It depends. So being on board with usage versus the business side of it.
Somewhat usage. He thought he was going to be greasy.
Yeah, I don't... I'm not a big, greasy oil fan, so, lotions, that's... It's not really my thing. Mm-hmm. So I really resisted for a long time. But then I tried it, and it was all right. But then I kind of couldn't figure out what I wanted to use them for. And I also didn't... At the beginning, I didn't trust that they would work for me, right? I knew that Lindsay
didn't think he needed them. I mean,
everybody
needs them.
But the truth of the matter is that I did need them. And really what I've noticed is...
What convinced you?
What convinced me back then, I think just sometimes you have to take a leap of faith.
Peace and Calming was your favorite.
Yeah, Peace and Calming was my favorite. And then I used lavender a few times. And
because it made you feel peaceful and calm?
The Peace and Calming, yeah. I mean, it worked, right? And then I used lavender a few times. I mean, there were a few oils that I used that worked, that I really liked. And then, I just sort of gradually started to incorporate more into my daily usage, and
you feel awesome, right?
Yeah.
PNC is your crap.
But really, so for me, my transformation, my journey over the last 3 or 4 months, I really allowed myself to accept the oils fully and use the oils for every day, right? So I would use them in my daily habits
without me handing it to him.
In my daily routine. And the last 3 or 4 months have been completely different for me. I never had such clarity up here or just felt better. I've been going to the gym for the last 4 months. I mean, I haven't been able to do that consistently for a very long time. Probably 9 years ago or so was the last time. And I consider myself an athlete. I'm athletic. I love sports. So that's really, at convention is when I kind of made that connection that, I've finally allowed myself to use the oils in my routine all the time. And here I am, feeling better than I felt in a very long time.
Working out every day, confident.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah, no partying anymore, really just very even keel, less distracted than I've been.
More focused.
Focused. And then just going to convention really sort of lit the fire for me. And I just realized that, it's so tough for the women. It's so tough for the women to get their significant others on board. And so I said, well, here's my opportunity to help with more humans. Because the oils are not just for women, they're for humans. So
Paul.
Thanks, Paul. So really, that's kind of what happened. It's like I really feel like once I allowed myself, and that happens with so much with everything in life, right? Like once
you make the decision.
Yeah, once you make the decision and allow yourself to drop the barriers that are prohibiting you from succeeding at whatever you're doing, inevitably you succeed, right? You conquer that fear, that barrier, whatever it may be, and you do
and animals. Yeah. Yes, our dog is oily too.
Our dog is oily, and so
she doesn't help with the business.
It's just been a big change. Good. Well, see that's good, and I think that's part of the first step. Is for guys out there, it's really just accepting the fact, so much so for guys especially.
Bruce.
Hey, Bruce. And I will say this too, that the relationships that I've made, the friendships are fantastic, because what I found is with Young Living, the people are unbelievable. Just good people, good hearts, just real, honest, fun-loving, just great people. But I do think that, once you allow yourself, like with anything, to jump into something, you give yourself a much better chance of success with it. But you really have to, you've got to put down your barriers, right? You've got to put down your guard, your self-defense, and allow it to happen. And I think for guys especially, it's so hard to do that because there's this bravado out there, right? That, the oils, and it's for the women and all this. But the truth of the matter is, the oils are for humans. It's got nothing to do with women versus men. It's
I mean, look at Gary, right? Like, you guys always joke that, like, Gary's like the like, what's his name? The Dos Equis dude?
Oh, yeah. It's, he's is it the Dos Equis? Yeah, it is the Dos Equis. Yeah, like he can do anything and everything. But,
I'm
it's
the most interesting man in the world.
It's funny. So what some people have talked to me about before, and this was months ago, was, they've got a husband who's a big hunter and he's a real guy's guy, right? Like, the oils and this and that. And what's interesting to me is for people who hunt or anybody that's outdoorsy, they fish or they mountain bike or they run or anybody, any guy's guy that's like that. The oils are nature. Like that's what I couldn't comprehend when men feel like they're too manly for the oils, and yet they're doing all these things outside, and it's like these oils come from nature. The trees that you're riding past on your bike, or that you're kayaking down, or when you go hiking or camping or whatever, that's where the oils are coming from. They're coming from plants. They're